Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to be ranking 2Hype as far as how good they are at basketball, 1 through 6. 2Hype is a group that I've watched individually and as a group for so long now, and they really inspire me, and I really wanted to make this video to kind of rank them, especially with all these basketball lists coming out of all these basketball YouTubers. So today I'm going to rank 2Hype 1 through 6, and let me know in the comments down below who you think the top player in 2Hype is, and without further ado, let's jump into number 6. So guys, at number 6, I have Mopi. Now, Mopi is a fan favorite, but as far as basketballs go, for 2Hype and just in general, we know he's not the best, but I feel like if he gave it a little bit more effort and practice, he could actually be pretty good. But these are his ratings: 65 shooting, 68 driving, 67 defense, 70 athletic, and his overall is a 69. Now, the way these are going to work, shooting kind of has anything with like mid-range, 3-point, all that. Driving has post and in like the paint and layups and dunks. Defense is defense. Athletic is like, hops, dribbling, stuff like that. And then overall is obviously just a regular overall. We all know Mopi is still the GOAT though. But yeah, I really think that if Mopi would just practice a little bit more, I feel like he could actually be pretty good, because we've seen some of his shots, and you guys will see here, I'm gonna post a couple clips right here of some of his shots. But Mopi is actually a decent player. Like, if he just like focus a little more, he didn't play basketball. Obviously, he has this big shot here that he hit in the 2Hype basketball game. Everyone was hyped. That was a hype moment. But yeah, I think Mopi could really be good. But as far as 2Hype goes, he is going to be number 6 on my list. He also had these couple clips from the Reese's video where he went absolutely off. If you guys didn't watch that video, go check it out. And then this crazy shot. But yeah, Mopi is number 6. At number 5, I have Jiedel. Now, James has actually been one of the most improved players I've seen on YouTube. Now, he recently did a Stephen Curry masterclass, and his shot and his dribbles have been taken to the next level. Now, obviously, he's not incredible yet, but he has definitely improved dramatically. I gave him an 80 shooting, 87 driving / post, 84 defense, 82 athleticism, and his overall is an 83. He is number 5 on the 2Hype list. Now, his shot, like I said, after the masterclass, his shot looks a lot better. It's a lot quicker, a lot smoother. His footwork is also a lot more like clean. He used to be a little bit kind of awkward, but now he's a lot cleaner. His dribbles are a lot tighter and a lot better. He can do step backs. He can shoot from the mid-range, from 3, very, accurately, and he's making a lot more shots. And his post moves, we all know Jiedel is the post god, and he's really good at the post moves and on inside scoring. And his defense is pretty good. He's a stocky defender. He's pretty good, and his athleticism is definitely getting there as well. He is a pretty athletic guy. Now, also, I do want to say for Jiedel, he hasn't posted a ton of like one-on-ones. He hasn't done a lot of one-on-ones, so it's kind of hard for me to compare him to a lot of other guys, which is why he's kind of low. But you guys can see here, his shot is just amazing. Look at this shot after the masterclass. Just looks a lot better. He's making a lot more, and it's a lot smoother. So yeah, Jiedel is number 5 on my list. At number 4, we got Cash Nasty. Now, Cash, I think, is super underrated. He is a gritty defender, a stocky, athletic basketball player. His shooting is decent. I give him a 75. We know it's probably like the worst part of his game, but he can also knock it down at some points. His drive is an 85. That is pretty solid. He is very strong. You guys can see with the muscles there. Very strong, very good at finishing inside. His defense, the best part of his game, a 92. He is a great defender. Clamps up. He always wants to guard the best person on the other team. He is a great defender, and he is pretty athletic too. 88 for athleticism. His overall is an 86. The only thing holding back Cash a little bit is the shooting and his height. He's not super tall, and his shot is not amazing, but like I said, he can knock it down sometimes. But the biggest part of Cash's game is getting inside and bullying the defenders down low. He's quick with his dribbles. He's very strong with the ball, and he knows how to create space for himself. Once he gets inside the arc and inside the paint area, he knows how to use his body to his advantage and get the shots up. He has played a lot of comp. Him and Malcolm are absolutely insane together. You guys see some clips here of him and Malcolm going off in Venice Beach. They are a great teammate. You guys can see here the tight dribbles, the quick explosiveness, using his body. Look at this, using his body to get his shot just the way he wants it. And again here, the quick side steps, quick dribbles, going inside, great take through the contact. So that is why Cash Nasty is number 4 on my list. Top 3, starting out with Zack TTG. And Zack is an underrated ball player. I promise you, bro. He is one of the most underrated players I've ever seen. I've been watching a lot of these like 2K lists. Zack is so underrated, man. Zack is a good player. Zack played college basketball. Look at his stats. 88 shooting. We know he has that lethal shot. 84 driving, 87 defense, and an 89 athleticism. His overall is an 89. Zack is one of the best shooters, not only in 2-hype, but on the YouTube platform. His drive is also pretty good. He can finish pretty good around the cup. He has pretty good defense from what I've seen. And obviously, guys, you have to understand, with defense, not all YouTubers play to their, they play the hardest defense they can in pickup games. No one really goes that try hard when they're just making videos. But I think that Zack could really lock up. When I've seen him play like competitively, Zack has pretty good defense. He's an athletic player. He's at an 89 overall athleticism. He's very athletic, very like stock, not stocky, but he's very like built. Like he has a good frame and he uses his body well once he gets inside. If you guys watch some of Jester's videos when Zack, him and James were doing the league, Zack was always able to get inside and always able to also hit that three. Like I said, here are some clips of Zack playing. Look at that, using his body, the beautiful post hook, and that's easy. And then here you guys can see the lethal 3-point shot is just wet. And if you leave Zack open, you're gonna regret it. Now here's Zack going coast to coast. His dribbles are also very underrated. Look at this, puts his head down, the beautiful finish, and that's why Zack is number 4. Top 2, and guys, always be sure to go show love to all these guys. These are amazing dudes, really inspired me to start my channel. But we got number 2 is Jester the Laser, aka now known as Jester. And yeah, Jester's an absolute beast. He is a baller. 92 shooting, 88 driving. His defense is a little bit low, 82. I feel like Jester doesn't really play that much defense in videos and in games. I feel it's more of like a lack of effort, if anything. And then 87 athleticism. His overall is a 91. Jester arguably has played the most comp out of any YouTuber that plays basketball. Jester has played high school players. He's played All-American. He's played NBA players. He's played the best of the best YouTubers. He has played so much comp, and he just constantly is able to win games and to just compete at the highest level there is on the YouTube platform. Jester has a lights-out shot. You can't leave him open. If you leave Jester open, he is going to make it. Aside from that game, he has Rice Gun, but we won't talk about that. Jester has that corner 3 that is just nasty. You cannot leave him, especially from the corner. His drive is very good. He can get to his spot about 200 pounds. He's able to use his body and get easy shots around the cup. And he's also a pretty athletic player with his drill moves. Looking here at this video, he went absolutely off. Look at this, the beautiful step back and the shot over James is money. Jester is an absolute freak. Look at the dribbles, the step back. He can shoot off the dribble so well. And here it is again. Look at this, against Cash, who's a very, very good defender. Step back, and he shoots it right over top of him and gets it to go. Jester is an elite hooper, and that's why he is number 2 on my list. Number 1 in the 2-hype basketball YouTuber list, we got LSK, aka Christopher London. Yes, LSK, 92 shooting, 91 driving, 86 defense, 88 athleticism, clocking in at a 93 overall. LSK is, I feel like he's still kind of underrated. Like, people don't understand how good Kris is, because I feel like in videos he hasn't really played super intense. He hasn't really played that hard. He's not really trying and giving it his all. But I strongly believe if Kris never got hurt, Kris could be in the NBA. Yes, I strongly believe that. Kris is an elite scorer, a good defender, a freak of nature when he gets up in the air and can dunk the ball. You guys see some clips here from his Ace Family game. Oh my gosh, he was catching lobs. He was dunking on people. Kris is a beast. He can finish inside. He's very long, so that really helps him defensively because his arms and his legs are so long. He's able to contest shots easily and also block a lot of shots. Also, his height helps him so much because he can shoot right over the top of players. He has a great shot from way beyond the arc. He can shoot from Stephen Curry limitless range. He can shoot from anywhere, and when he's driving, he can create space with the post fade, with the hook, with the hop step, and then the bump into the layup. He has so many things in his bag that make him the number 1 player in 2-hype and top 5, I think, in the YouTube scene. You guys can see here, fighting through contact, and one, here's him catching a crazy lob and hanging on the rim, and then here is the limitless range. So yeah, that's why Kris is number 1 on my list.
You used to Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. And I know in the holiday that could only mean one thing. And I know in the holiday that could only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and go.